Hello and welcome. My name is Amulya and you are watching TubeMint. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a console-based calculator with C++. I'm going to use the Visual Studio Code. You can use any editor of your choice. So here we are. This is the application that we're going to quickly build. So I'm going to remove everything. Now, so I have this blank calc.cpp. Now let's go ahead and start coding. So the first thing is we're going to include the preprocessor, which is IO stream, and I'm also going to define the namespace, std namespace. So I'm going to say using namespace std. Alright, now I'm going to define the main function. Alright, so it's going to be a very simple calculator, console based calculation application, and we are going to need three variables. So I'm going to basically define three variables. Double type is going to be the data type, so I'm going to say double, and so we are going to take two values from the user and one operator, and we are also going to perform the operations and put the calculation into another variable that could be called as a result. So let's go ahead and create these define the variables. So I'm going to name it d1, d2, and then I'm going to say result. These are going to be double data type, and then I'm going to take the operators from the user and I'm going to name it op. The variable name is going to be op. You can name it whatever you want. Alrighty, so now we're going to take the values from the user. So I'm going to see out and I'm going to say enter the first value, enter first value, and then I'm going to say cin, and I'm going to say d1. So that's the first value that I've taken from the user. Now I want to take the operator, so I can say cout, and I'm simply going to say operator, and operator are going to be the basic operators, simple arithmetic operators. And here don't forget to see in the operator. And now I'm going to take the second value, so it's going to be enter second value. Don't forget to see in the value, so in this case it's going to be d2. So we've got the first value, operator, and the second value as well. Now we need to perform the operations. So to perform the operation, I'm going to use switch case. Right, so let's go ahead and create a switch case. Switch, the expression is going to be op, the operator, and cases are going to be these four cases, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the very first case, it's going to be the division, and then I'm going to perform the operation. So I'm going to store these value after operation into the result variable. So I'm going to say d1 by d2, and now you can see out the result. See out. So I can say simply say result, and then I can say result. Now, so that's the first case. You can go ahead and create a few more cases here for each operator type. What I would like to do, something like that. The second operation is going to be the multiplication, and I'm going to need two more operations. Oh. This is deduct, and this is plus operator. Alright, so these are four operators. So it's very simple what it's going to do. So in each case of operator type, it's going to perform the expression and then put it on the console. Now here, and then it has to exit out of the application as well. In case the operator is not valid, is not out of the defined ones, it's going to give an error. So what we can see here, ask user to enter a valid operator in the four defined operators are these. Alright, this should work. Now let's quickly go ahead and have a look at this. I'm going to compile it. So I'm going to use the inbuilt terminal here, and then clear the screen. So I'm in the same folder where this file is located. I'm going to use make to compile it. I'm going to say calc is going to use G++ compiler and output this calc.exe in the same folder. Now I can say calc.exe, and it should ask for the first operator, value, and then I can give the operator, then the value, the second value. So it's working. Now let's quickly go ahead and try to give it something like invalid operator. It's going to say enter valid operator. There's one more thing I want, this return a new line over here. Oops. Okay, so it says enter valid operator. Now it should work. Alright, so it's working. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, suggestions, leave in the comment below. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. So that's it. Bye for now. Take care.